I started that career with Chef Ritu Dalmia, who's India's top Italian chefs, and I built mainly the restaurants and catering arm with her. And I always wanted to move into the healthier part of living, to make product in food. FeedSmart started as a clean label brand for kids. When I was working with the chef, it was very different because there's no, and in startups में कोई training नहीं होता, है ना? You are thrown in the deep ocean. The journey of building that online brand, I guess I didn't realize how hard it is. Ultimately, brand building is a long journey.
The one FeedSmart product you could eat every single day. Welcome to E-commerce Talk with Webby, where we sit down with e-commerce founders and uncover the real stories behind the brands they are building. Today's guest has spent 13 years in food and beverage, is a 3-time High Rocks podium finisher, and recently gave a TEDx talk that is already making waves. She is the founder and CEO of FeedSmart, India's first high-protein QSR brand. Please welcome Sonali to E-commerce Talk with Webby.
Thank you so much. Pleasure to be here.
So, pleasure to host you in this podcast. Sonali, before we start, why don't you introduce yourself, your journey from the start, your education, then you doing your masters in England, and then working through all these startups you worked in?
Okay. So I was born and brought up in Delhi. I went to Shri Ram School. Then I went to Warwick University, where I did women's studies and sociology. Then I went to Imperial College. वहाँ पर I did an MSc in business management. I spent some time in London working in finance after that, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Came back to India in 2008. I joined my mom's company. She has an outdoor cooling. She has a manufacturing company that supplies product to F&B. So I spent 3 years with her doing sales. But I had an inclination to get into the F&B industry.
Okay.
So I started that career with Chef Ritu Dalmia, who's one of India's top Italian chefs. So I joined Diva, and I spent 6 years with her, shadowing her, and I built mainly the restaurants and catering arm with her. And that was mainly, and working with such a renowned chef also taught me a lot about food, commercial production, how restaurants work. We used to do these crazy Marwari weddings in like south of Italy or in south of France. 800 log hain. We have a crew of guess 800. हमारी जो F&B की crew है वो 200 लोग जा रहे हैं इंडिया से. हलवाईज जा रहे हैं. We're flying in Michelin stars. मतलब F&B का budget 3-4 crore का होता था. So there used to be crazy experiences.
Right.
So I learned a lot about commercial food and large scale events and how to produce. Then I joined a brand called Insta Pizza, which was basically founded by Ashwin, which is now formally known as Galaxy Pizza, and is doing phenomenally well in Gurgaon and Delhi. But the first 6 years that I spent another 6 years with him. We joined when he had 1 outlet, and we built it up to about 15 outlets. I was heading operations and the back end. So I'm an operations person. Actually, branding is my weakness, I would say. I like building SOPs. I like building. I like the kitchen team. I do product and operations more. So वहाँ पर product and operations किए. We launched a few brands within Insta Pizza as well. That was I generally say that was my practical MBA. हाँ, क्योंकि वहाँ से मुझे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला on how businesses are built.
Right.
Then COVID hit. I also got pregnant and I took a break. And I always wanted to move into the healthier part of living, to make product in food. So my daughter was born, and then I started thinking of what I wanted to do. And from there, FeedSmart was incepted.
Right.
And FeedSmart started as a clean label brand for kids nutrition, as a classic D2C contract manufacturing करके. I built that for 2.5 years, only to realize that I had done I made a lot of founder first mistakes. And last year in April, I took a call to pivot the business. I stopped building FeedSmart as a nutrition brand for kids, and then I took some time, and then I pivoted the business, right? So and I pivoted the business into protein, part of it, and I was just trying to figure out what part of protein I want to build.
Right.
And वहाँ से पहले desserts आए, high protein desserts, and then with desserts we did drinks, and then with drinks came the savory. So now we put it all together, and we're going to be launching in the next, I would say, 5 to 6 months. We'll be opening our first store, which will be the first India's first I would say protein QSR, high protein QSR.
Right, great. So, I mean, you worked in I think 2 startups, 6 years each.
5 to 6 years each.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I mean, in startup, the advantage is actually you work with the founders.
Yes, directly.
So, how does it? I mean, working in startup, we all know that we work with the founders.
Yeah.
But how does it look like day to day? Like, if someone would see it, like, how
Yeah.
would you working with the founders?
I think
Actually,
it's
yeah.
a privilege, you know, to
Yeah.
learn directly because, see, I mean, there's always an alpha,
Yeah.
right? The founder is always the alpha,
Uh-huh.
right? And then if you're a beta to the alpha, बहुत सीखने को मिलता है. I mean, as long as you can handle the pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
Means the pressure should
Give me some examples, anything you would say, like what is alpha, what is beta
No,
in
see,
actual life?
alpha
Is it
means
like
ki-
the hustle or is it like handling stress?
Yeah. No, see, alpha means ki decision is ultimately
Yeah.
the founders, right?
Mhm.
That goes without saying, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you are someone who is learning from them,
Uh-huh.
right? You pretty much you shadow them.
Yeah,
Didn't say, you know, ki what are they doing, how they're making decisions,
Right.
what triggers them, what
Mhm.
makes them angry, or जो भी whatever they don't want to do, you have to do it for them.
right.
वो तो
right.
है ना, मीन्स
Uh-huh.
जो टू डू लिस्ट आपकी बनती है वो
Uh-huh.
फाउंडर से ही आती है.
Right.
हाँ ये करो, वो करो, ऐसे करो, you know.
Uh-huh.
When I was working with the chef, it was very different because there's no and in startups में कोई training नहीं होता है ना.
Right.
You are thrown in the deep ocean.
Uh-huh.
मतलब कि भाई
या तो तैरोगे या डूबोगे.
हाँ सिंपल बात है. That's it. And
Right.
honestly, anyone who's joined my team मैं भी ऐसे ही करती हूँ.
Right, right.
You know कि either you survive it
Yeah.
and you thrive in it,
Yeah.
or you can't
learn how
handle
to
it.
swim.
हाँ
Or you
exactly.
or you learn
can't-
how to swim, yeah.
So I was thrown in very much in
Yeah.
the deep end at that time. तो मुझे कोई भी मतलब I had no formal training
Uh-huh.
into how to run a restaurant.
Uh-huh.
Restaurants कैसे चलता है कुछ नहीं.
Uh-huh.
I was literally hired. The next day I was called to the head office,
Hmm.
and for 6 months I didn't see her.
Okay.
She was busy doing, she was busy with her own whatever, and I was just thrown into the restaurants.
Uh-huh.
Just learn, मतलब understand how a restaurant works.
Uh-huh.
Go for events, understand how caterings work, start handling them. 2 महीने के बाद catering भी दे दी मुझे ना, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा मैं कर रहा हूँ क्या यहाँ पर, you know. So these kind of things happen, but you learn on the job,
Mhm.
right? And I enjoyed it. Like I could, मतलब मुझे मजा आया, you know. So that's what it is, right? To work in
Yeah.
a startup.
Yeah. And how was both the startup experience was different?
Very much so, because I think even though they were part of F&B,
Uh-huh.
in the first one I was learning more,
Uh-huh.
and in the second one I was taking that knowledge and I was
Uh-huh.
applying it more.
Right, right.
Right? So, and also when you work in a startup, there's no
Uh-huh.
specific role.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
आप कभी भी एक चीज नहीं कर सकते, नहीं करोगे भी, especially in the 0 to 1 journey.
Mm-hmm.
Because आप कंटेंट भी क्रिएट कर रहे हो,
Right.
आप मैनेजमेंट भी कर रहे हो,
Uh-huh.
कभी HR भी कर लिया, you know,
Right.
कॉस्टिंग शीट्स भी बना रहे हो,
Right.
so सब कुछ होता है. तो फर्स्ट वाले में तो it used to be very operational heavy,
Uh-huh.
not a lot of strategy.
Yeah. So if you were to advise someone who is shadowing a founder, like what should you keep in mind? I mean, for example, you mentioned I mean, anything it can be there.
Be
Try anything.
open-minded.
Yeah, be open-minded.
Be open-minded.
How does the open-mindedness look like in real life?
Means कि tomorrow if the founder says कि यार आज content shoot कर लो,
हाँ,
हाँ, मतलब
But we don't know how to do a content, right?
Huh?
It can be possible. हमारे
you
को
don't
training नहीं
know,
हुई.
but
Yeah.
online देखो, try
हाँ.
your best, do it.
Yeah.
है ना? Or if someone says okay, you know, I'm launching, a founder says कि
Uh-huh.
चलो we're launching these products,
Uh-huh.
can you do the costing for me?
Yeah, yeah.
Now it's not easy, right? So you have to take out the raw material, you have to sit with the kitchen team, फिर
Right.
उसकी costing निकालनी है, थोड़ा बहुत understand what the process is and get into it.
Yeah.
You know, मतलब I would say that be open-minded, ask, because if you don't ask, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Because if you don't ask and you don't do it right,
Yeah.
that's even worse.
Right.
You know, अगर कुछ करना है ना आपको नहीं मालूम है कैसे करना है, वह पूछ लो.
Yeah.
How do you think I should do this?
So
do
what
you
is
advise?
the quality one should have to be open to ask? I mean, no, people don't ask normally. I mean, I
हाँ.
have seen this is something like pretty unique.
Yeah. Because they're scared.
Yeah.
Fear is there, na?
What kind of fear?
You don't know. You don't know whether you should ask.
Yeah.
Because will the person react or respond?
Yeah. But option क्या है उसके अलावा? I mean, you have to do the work.
You
You
have
have to ask.
Just deal with
But
the fear
people don't
and
do. I
ask.
think this small learning actually will make a lot of difference in
Yeah.
all our viewers who are watching here, isn't it? Anything you would want to say? Asking a question.
Listen, there's
Yeah.
a simple rule
Yeah.
in life. If you
Right.
don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you are especially someone who's shadowing a founder,
Right.
because you want to be a founder,
Hmm.
ये रूल आपको समझना है
Uh-huh.
कि founders हम shameless हैं.
Right.
मतलब क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में बेशरम. VCs, you're always selling yourself. You're selling yourself to VCs, you're selling yourself to your team, you're selling yourself to your family कि मुझे ये करना है because I believe in this vision. So you're always selling.
I have to miss a movie because मुझे work करना. So you're selling your.
You're always selling. So you have to be okay with it. And if you don't ask, you will never get.
Right.
है ना, मतलब LinkedIn में अगर if you're raising, आपको LinkedIn में जाना है, cold emails भेजने हैं.
Right.
How do you connect with VCs? Right. अगर आपको contract manufacturers चाहिए, you have to research them, you have to ask, you have to till you strike.
Right.
तो वो एक बहुत ही important ability होनी चाहिए कि आपको you can't take things personally.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be very objective.
You'll be able to hear a no also, right?
Of course.
Then only you can be willing to ask questions.
That's what you have to not be emotional.
Yeah.
You have to be very objective. No बोलिए ठीक है, आगे चलो.
Great.
Next.
Coming back to the founder mistakes you did, you mentioned after COVID you started Feed Smart.
हाँ जी.
First time, and then now you took a break and a year later. So tell me, like, what was the reason for break, and what was the founder mistake you did?
I thought कि चलो अब 10 साल F&B में कर लिए हैं. How hard, and I've done all operation heavy business.
You have worked with founders for 12 years.
हाँ. And also कि operation heavy. मतलब तो online brand कितना hard हो सकता है. तो मैंने ये सोचा था at that time कि how hard can it be to actually build a food brand online. It's actually very
easy. Which you actually shadowed for 12 years.
हाँ.
इस तरह का brand आपने schedule किया.
हाँ, but मैंने online brand नहीं किया.
Online brand.
It was all offline. At either a shop or a catering or an event, right?
Right.
तो ऐसा कि online कितना hard हो सकता है. You know, वो तो घर बैठ के ही करना है. माल आ रहा है, पैक होके आ रहा है, उसको बेचना है.
और माल भी आ रहा है, वो marketing करके digital marketing कर लिया.
Exactly. और फिर बेचना है ना. So I said, this is great. I have a daughter also, so I can, you know, she's young, she's literally born, है ना. वो भी देखना है. ऑनलाइन घर में बैठ के ये कर सकती हूँ. करते हैं.
राइट.
तो बट acquiring that customer, so पहले गोल था कि वेबसाइट ऑन करो, प्रोडक्ट करो, फिर वेबसाइट ऑन करो. अब वेबसाइट ऑन हो गई, अब बेचो कैसे? हाउ डू यू सेल? Right? Now that's a whole different ball game. Then you start understanding whether you want to go to an Amazon platform, whether you want to go to all of this, right? So the journey of building that online brand, I guess I didn't realize how hard it is. मैंने तो सोचा ही नहीं था, right? And I didn't also understand that how much money it takes.
Right.
You know, I mean, ultimately brand building is a long journey, right? Nestle's, all these brands have been built over many years. You can compress brand building by 10 years. उससे ज़्यादा you can't compress it, right?
10 years तो लगेंगे.
हाँ, 10 साल लगते हैं, right? तो अब brand बनाने में फिर I started, then we kept thinking चलो एक product launch कर दिया, फिर दूसरा भी launch कर, तीसरा भी launch कर दिया. Before I knew I had 10 products.
Okay.
You know, so that was a big mistake. I've realized that the key, and research says it, if you look at all successful D2C brands, they have gone vertically deep.
Okay.
And then they go horizontally wide, right? So that vertical depth is very important. Means कि one SKU becomes your hero.
Right.
Right? You have PMF, your repeat rates are good without you having to spend too much money on it. उसके बाद आप अपने customer को कुछ भी दे दो.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of money to have, like, for tell me some of the SKU you did initially.
So we started with.
And what would you say would have been done better if you were to do it again? Same products, I mean, yeah.
So the first product was a healthy ketchup.
Okay.
Which basically was made with fresh and real tomatoes and had low sugar.
Yeah.
That in itself is a great market for kids, है ना?
Okay.
Then I said चलो ketchup भी करें, chocolate भी करते हैं. So we did a chocolate spread, which was again clean chocolate spread to Nutella.
And for kids, right?
All kids.
Sorry, kids.
And also high protein. Now these two products itself could have built the brand out for another 2-3 years.
Okay.
Right? Because they have good repeat. Ketchup you always repeat by. It's a need. All kids love ketchup and chocolate, है ना? Combination भी अच्छा है.
Right.
But I didn't understand that, है ना? And I was in a rush to increase revenue month on month.
Okay.
You know, without looking at my bottom. So उसी रट में I just kept on launching more products, thinking ये मेरा pool है, इन्हीं को मैं और बेचती रहूँगी products.
Right.
But that became very expensive, right? Because you have to have MOQs with your manufacturers. फिर अगर बिका नहीं, फिर वो waste भी हो गया. Packaging भी चाहिए अच्छी सी branding की. तो all of these things started piling up. तो अगर आपका 500 रुपए का AOV है, and you're spending 40 rupee or 40% of that on just acquiring your customer, right? And 30% of your food cost, where are you ever going to make money?
Right.
You're only going to make money on the second or third order, right?
Yeah. So two things you found, like vertically deep in the category.
Yes.
And also have repeat orders.
Yeah, and repeat orders within a certain amount of time. ये नहीं
Okay.
कि 2 महीने बाद आ रहे हैं.
Uh-huh.
You अब देखो, you're only going to make money in the second order or the third order. Now that has to come within a time frame.
Yeah.
Right, that also is another within a cohort, as they call it in Shopify. You get your cohorts.
Right.
So you need to understand the cohort repeat rate, not just a
Repeat rate.
not just repeat.
So what are the other products you launched apart from these two? which you mentioned?
I launched lollipops.
Okay.
I launched seeds powders. I launched iron. Something that helps in the iron in kids.
Right.
I launched atas. I launched ghee. सब कुछ किया. Lots of things. I removed also a lot of products. Then from chocolate spread we went to strawberry spread. We went to different other variations,
Right.
peanut butter jelly jam, all
Right.
of that.
So tell me, I mean, I think you did it for 2.5 years, 3
Haan ji,
years.
2.5 years.
So 2.5 is a long period. I mean, a decent enough period.
Yes.
You might buying something, trying out new stuff, deleting some of the items you were actually doing it earlier, and at the end you quit. Sort of. I mean,
Yeah, I
not
mean,
quit, but
pivoted,
you
yeah.
pivoted. Yes. So what was your mindset, your stress, what you want to say at this point of time?
There was a realization
Yeah.
that if I keep building the business the way I was,
Yeah.
it's never going to make money, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm not a fully funded
Yeah.
business, matlab I don't have 5-6 crores aram se to build the brand for the next 5
Right.
to 7 years,
Right.
how am I going to do it,
Right.
right? I was only raising small check sizes from friends, family and angels,
Right.
So, and every time I did go to a VC, they said that the same problem kept coming up. You've gone too wide and your repeat is not strong.
Right.
So I was in that situation ki if I don't make a decision, if I don't do something,
Yeah.
I'll just run out of money.
Right.
Hai na? So that's why I decided to.
I mean, with this realization, for how long? I mean, you might have some staff. You would
of
need to
course.
pay salary. You were buying some product.
Yeah.
Tell me all through like conversation you were going through over that period. I mean, was it a stress or something like this?
It was huge stress.
And for what duration? I mean,
Quite a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a while. I mean, I think April. I had a co-founder then.
yeah.
And April we decided that this is not working.
April of year?
Last year.
Last year, okay.
मतलब March, April में we decided कि this is not
I
working.
mean, this is actually a hard decision, but cannot be taken overnight. Definitely some build-up would be there.
Build up was there.
Yeah.
Was the thing, like in December, like to 2024 December, I raised a pre-seed round. ठीक है? March, April, and the thing is that we also raised a pre-seed round that we would start a B2B arm to go into schools for kids.
Right.
Because D2C was bleeding too much.
Right.
So we needed a more sustainable revenue income. So we thought we'd get into schools. वहाँ पर बहुत बड़ा gap है on nutrition for kids.
Right.
तो उसके बहाने we also took a kitchen, right? Because we'll make food and we'll send it to schools or whatever, build that out. So December money came in. By March we had deployed 40% of it into the kitchen and setting up and obviously running losses we're paying for the burn. And then my co-founder and I were like, and the schools thing again didn't pick up the way we thought it was. हमने investment पहले कर दी, right? So the school thing did not pick up the way we thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, looks like a value proposition, right, for the schools also.
No, but the thing is, schools mindset.
Yeah.
Everybody wants nutrition, but nobody wants to
Pay for this.
not pay. Cost of change is too high. Anyway, so we were there sitting there, and we were like, this money will run out in 5 to 6 months if we keep burning the way we are.
Right.
So wahi par we had to cut.
Yeah. So I mean, it might also had some toll on your health and might have.
Of course,
obviously.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Matlab, it's not easy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. The thing is that you have to be open to realizing that you
Right.
made a mistake.
Yeah.
You know, you have to हमारा जो ego होता है ना उसको control में लाना पड़ता है
Right.
कि this is not working. Because I've seen a lot of founders who if you let the ego take over na, then so
yeah, but thank God you actually had the realization. You also had a founder. But what after that? Like, how did you came
then
back?
I just
Tell
whatever,
me the journey after that.
Yeah, so whatever wasn't working, I cut.
Yeah.
I cut all meta ads. I cut all purchasing. I cut the team into half.
Yeah.
Right. And I said, let's just stop. Let's take a break. Let's cut the burn.
Yeah. You
Main
also
payment.
had some inventory also, I guess.
हाँ, I had lots of inventory. I said let's just sell out the inventory.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not push any ad. जिनको
हाँ.
आना है वो ले लेंगे. We'll run some offers and sales, and
Yeah.
let's just sell. the
And you
inventory.
also mentioned something about being selfish after that.
Yeah.
Selfish for what?
No, so selfish about in the sense कि I had to be selfish for myself कि
Yeah.
I need to give time to myself.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
understand कि मैंने where have I got the company and what do I want to do next.
Yeah.
So which
Why
meant
do
that,
we call it a being selfish? I mean,
Huh?
thinking about self is selfish.
no, I am saying
No, I'm just saying from satirical tone. I mean, yeah. Why do
no,
people
it's
call
not.
it selfish?
It's
Yeah.
actually self-love.
Yeah, self-love. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have been conditioned
Yeah.
to think कि अगर if we do anything that is purely for our own body
Uh-huh,
and mind and soul,
Yeah.
it is being selfish, right?
Yeah.
So women especially like, okay, out of all the things that I do for a husband, husband, family, kids, in-laws, parents,
Uh-huh.
if she takes out 1 hour just for herself,
Uh-huh.
just to go to the gym, let's assume that's her passion or dance or whatever, right? In her own mind, it's
Right.
a lot of guilt.
Okay.
कि मैंने ना अपने लिए कुछ कर लिया है, right? Oh, I should be doing this instead. Oh, I should be doing that instead. You know, तो because you have to make time ना.
Right.
एक दिन में 24 घंटे है, तो किसी को कम करके एक चीज को prioritize करना है.
Right.
So that becomes a big problem, and because
Right.
we've been conditioned to think कि we have to be always giving,
Yeah.
and not giving ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I think that we have to break that mold. So for me, I knew at that point कि business cannot be अभी business में मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती. जो मुझे करना था मैंने वो कट कर दिया है. अब मुझे I need to concentrate on myself.
Right.
And that's when, and the one thing I know is working out. That's how I function, right? So
Yeah.
I started just working out a lot more than I usually did.
Right.
You know, and I started spending a lot more time running. I started spending a lot more time in the gym because, and I lived a very disciplined lifestyle.
Yeah.
I told myself, all you need to do is hit the gym, eat well, sleep, go to work, do
Yeah.
5 or 6 things that you have to do, and then repeat that cycle, right? Daily consistent actions every day, without knowing what the outcome is going to be.
Without knowing what outcome it will
Well,
be.
I didn't know where the business is going to go. No, I didn't know
Yeah.
what I was going to do next.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was just ठीक है,
So you're controlling your routine.
controlling
to
my
the,
routine.
like,
Yeah, because क्या होता है when the normal nature is कि
हाँ.
either you take to drinking
Yeah.
or you take to partying,
Yeah.
right? Or things that are not healthy for you or not good for your mindset.
Yeah. Let's come back to the same like controlling your routine. I mean, it's sad. I mean, you cannot live in the future. You can live in the present.
Exactly.
You can only control your present.
Correct.
So, how did it help you? I mean, how is it helping? I mean, I'm just asking from the business owner perspective, founder perspective. Why is it so important?
If you focus on the
Yeah.
outcome,
Yeah.
कि देखो, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Right.
I think we have to come to and we need to understand the statement.
Right.
We don't know. अभी we don't know यहाँ से एक plane आएगी तो में bomb भी
Yeah,
might
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know, right?
I mean,
And
let's not plane. There can be earthquake also. Right?
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying कि we have no control.
And it can be like we could win a lottery also. Who
You can
knows?
win. Exactly.
Who knows?
This podcast can go viral and we'll
Yeah.
have like 3 million views. Who knows?
Yeah, who
you know.
knows?
So
For
we
sure.
don't know the outcome. So why हम inherently we're so always worrying.
Yeah.
We're always planning the future.
Right.
We are always thinking कि आगे क्या होने वाला है,
Yeah.
या हम पास्ट में हैं कि वो क्यों हुआ था.
Right.
ये दो एक्सट्रीम में ही घूमते रहेंगे.
हाँ.
जो अभी हो रहा है उसका भूल जाते हैं.
हाँ.
Right. So my realization has been that I cannot control the outcome. I
Right.
can only control myself today and what I do on a regular basis. Right. So let's do that.
Right.
And let's do things that make me feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because things that such as like your company that you keep, right? Habits,
Right.
Like I eating processed food or drinking or smoking or things like that. They they have a negative effect on you.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it,
Yeah.
right? But if you stick in that loop, you go very deep in,
Right.
because then there's I mean, I'll try and say this in a very layman term. We as humans have a conditioned mind.
Yeah.
Right? कि जो हम as kids we have learned something. Everyone's had a childhood. Everyone has picked up trauma in a childhood. Every person, right? Because our parents gave us a certain kind of love. Maybe they didn't give it to us the way we expected it. So everyone has that, right? So उसमें से हमारे experiences is we have certain way of thinking.
Right.
but we are not defined by that thinking. We can change it. You know, there's something known as neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
So I might have come from a certain background, I might come from a certain thinking, but if I realize this, I can change how I think
Right.
and become a different person. Right? ये realization जब आपको हो जाती है ना, then you can start really working on yourself.
And what's the fastest, easiest, or more effective way of like having this
Neuroplasticity is going to the gym.
It's going to the gym.
Yes, because you are putting yourself in a
something you love.
No, you're doing something that is discomfort.
Yeah.
Right? You're making your
so
body.
Discomfort. Okay. Yeah.
You grow in discomfort. That is just when you put your body and mind through something that is not comfortable.
Yeah.
Then you are challenging your mind.
Right.
जो वो conditioned mind है ना, जो पहले से बरसों से आ रही है, आप वो तो बोले कि जिम मत जाओ, चिल करो यार, क्यों जा रहे हो जिम? तो नाउ यू सेइंग नहीं, मुझे जिम जाना है. अब तुम जिम जा रहे हो, अब तुम you're sweating, heart rate is going up, body, you know, you're doing things that you don't want to do, and this conditioned mind is telling you रुक जा, इतना क्यों काम कर रहा है, क्या होने वाला है, चल जाके कुछ और करते हैं, you know.
And again you do it for the next day too.
You keep doing it, doing it, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, then you start having control over that mind.
Right.
And that's when you start moving forward. And then once you see the change, once your body starts changing now, then it's magic.
Right. Now tell me the new turn Feed Smart is going to take.
So Feed Smart, you know, it's tough because I say in my mind कि अभी एक ही साल हुआ है, 4 साल नहीं हुए हैं.
Okay.
Everyone looks at Feed Smart saying कि यार she's been building for 4 to 5 years. But in my mind, I've only been building for 1 year.
Right.
So 1 year में you only just about realize your product. You know, so I started doing desserts. Then, you know, when I got back into the kitchen and I started making product, then I started doing desserts because I felt कि हमारे protein powder और bars के beyond, we can give protein to people in a better form. Desserts did well. They kind of made their own space, but it's a very small market. Right? And also, I realized कि people को अगर dessert खाना है ना, उनको खुल के खाना है. They don't have to always have protein desserts, right? That is for a very small segment. So we started adding some protein coffees and shakes. You know, it was a good mix, right? We listed our kitchen on Zomato, Swiggy. Then there was a lot of feedback. Yeah, guys, please add some savory food because it's all sweet. So then we added some savory food, and now basically in that menu only our beast wraps picked up, which are basically up to 50-gram protein wraps. So now our menu is basically wraps, make your own protein coffee or drink, and one dessert SKU.
Right. And what next? I mean, this is, you plan to be like offline store or online both?
Yes, we are, because the products are all fresh. They have very limited shelf life. I don't use any preservatives. So it's not going to be an online brand this time. It's going to be an offline brand.
Tell me some of the learnings. You mentioned a few. I mean, what actually prompted you to be health conscious? I mean, you were actually researching it also. Like when you went to the gym, you were also speaking with the coaches there. Peer group, etc.
But I knew that. See, I've always been into fitness, right? As a child, I was into sports. And I've always been into some form of movement, right? Tennis, swimming, सब कुछ ना कुछ किया है. So, but I always felt कि I didn't look my strength, and especially after having my daughter, it was very hard for me to lose my postpartum weight. And even though I was going to the gym, I wasn't losing weight. Like I had plateaued really quite a bit, right? तो ये मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि मैं इतना वर्कआउट कर रही हूँ, but बॉडी से फैट नहीं जा रहा है. तो उसमें when I started understanding कि it's actually 80% is what you eat, and within that is actually the amount of protein you consume.
80% is what you eat.
20% is your workout.
Even
80% is the food you eat. Right?
Is it a myth, right? It's a myth. People don't learn this.
People don't know this. They think कि अगर जिम जाएंगे हम कुछ भी खा लेते हैं. No, it's actually आप actually पहले अपना food control करो. फिर food control करने के साथ मतलब you work out as well, but you don't work out just to get fit. You work out for a lot of other reasons.
Right.
है ना? तो then I started realizing कि workout से नहीं बात बनेगी. मुझे have to control what I eat. Then I started doing the research in that. Then I realized कि I'm protein deficient. I'm not eating enough protein. The only way to know how much protein you're eating is to weigh your food.
Okay.
Right? So I started using AI. I started taking pictures, putting on ChatGPT, understanding कि इसमें कितना protein है. Then they said no, ये कम करो, इसको ज़्यादा करो. It started adjusting my meal.
Right.
So now to figure this out, I have to weigh it. कि means 100 grams of rice क्या होता है? 120 grams of dal क्या होता है?
And what did you found? I mean, you mentioned
I found कि
some of the common myths. Yeah.
Myths ki, you know, we all live with dal chawal. Dal chawal is great. It's a comfort food. But उसमें protein है नहीं, right? I've done a reel on this recently कि dal has got 1 katori of dal has got 3 grams of protein.
Okay.
People say that dal is great for protein. नहीं है, you know. So there's a lot of what we think is actually protein is actually not protein. Right. So we need to educate ourselves. And the other thing is कि ये वे प्रोटीन को सप्लीमेंट बोल के लोग सोचते हैं कि ये यू नो इट्स ओनली फॉर दीज पीपल हु गो टू द जिम. एवरी पर्सन, आई मीन स्पेशली एन इंडियन वेजिटेरियन मस्ट टेक अ प्रोटीन शेक अ डे. टेक इट फ्रॉम अ गुड ब्रांड. डू योर रिसर्च, but take it because you are 100% deficient in protein, and it is the easiest way for you to get 20 grams of protein.
And you are measuring also. That's also important. The measuring of intake you are taking.
Yeah. Because see, when you have to, the only way to cut fat is to be on a calorie deficit.
Right.
So calorie deficit means कि if my maintenance calories I should be taking 2200 in a day, तो मुझे उससे 15 से 20% कम करना है. Only then will I burn fat. तो फिर उसकी पूरी बैक कैलकुलेशन होती है कि उसी में से अगर मैं 1800 ले रही हूँ उसमें से प्रोटीन और कार्ब और फैट कितना होना चाहिए.
Right, got it. That's great. So we are at the end of this podcast, but the most exciting one, rapid fire round.
Okay.
I'll ask you questions.
Yes.
Protein bar or Feed Smart brownie?
Oh, Feed Smart brownie any day.
Why? Because of taste?
No, personally yes, taste, but also because your protein ROI is much higher.
Okay. Okay, great. One word to describe the Indian health food consumer today.
One word to describe the Indian health consumer today.
Yeah.
I would say anxious.
Because of what?
They're anxious because they don't know.
Yeah.
Right? मतलब everybody knows कि उनको करना है, but they don't know how to do it.
Okay.
So उसमें बहुत I think they get anxiety होती है.
Great. Biggest myth about high protein eating.
The biggest myth is that it will damage your kidneys and liver.
Oh, is it?
Yes, people think that because you know कि protein is the hardest macro in your body to digest. So it obviously your kidneys and livers have to work a lot, right? So people think कि वो उसे damage कर देता है. It's actually, there's absolutely no scientific evidence of this.
Right. Swiggy or your own website if you had to choose forever?
Own website.
Yes. Because you get the full percentage.
Yeah.
The one Feed Smart product you could eat every single day?
The classic protein coffee. Every day. Yeah.
Coffee and protein?
Yes. It's a great way. It's like having iced coffee with a scoop of protein.
Okay.
And some and your sweetener.
Great. Startup life in one word?
Messy.
Messy is in the good sense, bad sense?
Good sense. I love it.
Messy can be good also, is it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's, or you can say it's one word is out of control.
Okay.
Means you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah. What's always in your fridge?
What's always in my fridge? Oh, Diet Coke.
Okay.
A lot of Diet Coke and a protein shake.
Great. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Really a privilege speaking with you. I really enjoyed it. Hope Arvind enjoyed it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hi, this is Sonali, founder of Feed Smart. I just had an amazing conversation with AJ at E-commerce Talks with Webby. If you liked what I had to say, please follow me on Instagram at SixPackFounder on everything about protein and nutrition. Thank you.